Hey, what's up out there? This is your host, Apocalypse. This is somewhat of a follow up show. Or, not even a show, this is just going to be a little quick clip. Anyways, there was some controversy about my last show, aka the show where I just kind of gave Barco a hard time. Hey, everyone's got to, get knocked down a little bit. I don't like the egos to be too high, and I thought Barco was getting a little too high there. No offense, I even expect a little bit too. And so, I guess Debbie kind of took to what I said my last show to the whole, she schools them. And then she used the term Ice Queen to describe herself. And, that's not a term I would use personally, Debbie, to describe yourself to them. But there still is a little bit of schooling. On that one show, it wasn't last night, it was the night before, I think, you were going through all these different clips. You're like, you're going to take that back, or whatever you said it was, nicely, not fighting or anything. And you said, basically that I was wrong and that you don't school. And you played 2 clips very briefly. And unfortunately, Debbie, for you, the 3rd clip you did play, you told Mr. Midnight Movie to hush. And then Stabby in the chat was like, you got busted, or whatever he said. Because you did say, hey, oh, hush, and all that. Now, you can downplay it, which you probably will. But, that's a little soft paddle on his butt, I mean, you always say proof is in the pudding. Hey, pudding was served on your show, by your show, trying to prove me wrong. So, I don't know what to do. I mean, obviously, I think you kind of do. Just a little bit of schooling of them. I mean, it's not like you're some monster to them or anything, but I think you do moderate your show a little bit. I mean, you're not this huge ice queen like you said, but I think you try to keep them on topic occasionally, and because you have to entertain your audience, and I think you recognize that. And Mr. Midnight Movie, he can kind of chimp out a little bit. Usually, if he chimps out, it's because of Mr. Solutions. That's what I've noticed. Is that guy has the uncanny ability to make the evil monkey out of Mr. Midnight Monkey. You know what I'm saying? He's like, so yeah, this is kind of like a trophy. You tried your little counterattack, Debbie, and it has failed. And now, if you try to go further here, I'll just call bias, because that's your boy. And as a good friend, you just say whatever to kind of help him. And so I'm going to go ahead and declare victory, because I was right. Everything I said was right. The only thing I trolled them specifically on that show was to listen to Deshaun Porter. But everything else I think was pretty spot on and pretty fair. As you said, I do make some common points. And so I guess at this point I'm going to declare myself a victor. I'm actually not Victor, because Victor actually is your husband. But I'm going to declare victory on myself, and that hopefully this raises my status up around here, because when I do these shows, I try to include truth mostly and entertainment, and just have a good old time, So, anyways, this little clip has gone on way too long. What was it, 4 minutes? Oh my lordy. Okay, well, I guess this is it, guys. Thanks for tuning in.